Hi Aries, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of April 15th through the 21st. This is for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising signs. So Aries, if you happen to have a birthday this week, happy birthday. I am using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck along with the Archangel Michael Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, Aries, we do have the Chariot, which I view the Chariot as an empowered energy. This is someone who's in the driver's seat. They can steer this chariot, in any direction that they want to move in. So for some of you, I feel like physical travel might be in the cards for you here this week. Now, we do have Easter coming up, so maybe some of you are traveling for the holiday. Others, maybe you're traveling for work. But for me, this is an empowered energy. Okay, so we do have the Chariot, and it's also the ultimate victory card. So we have the Chariot with the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups. Wow, underneath the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you might have just landed your dream job, or you are this week, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. For me, this can represent your dream job, a position, or something that you really, really enjoy doing, something that, you're falling in love with. Here, the Chariot is like the ultimate victory card. So for some of you, you could be moving up within your career. Others, you could have just landed a new job. Here with the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, this is very nice. Other Aries, your hard work is paying off. We see you manifesting this new beginning. For some of you, this is what you're moving towards here, this Ace of Cups, this beautiful blessing. Something that's exciting, something that's going to bring you great joy, Aries. And again, travel could be in the cards for some of you here this week. Maybe you just landed a new job, or maybe you have to travel for work here this week. We have the Page of Wands, which I feel like message is definitely very significant for you this week, Aries. So some of you are hearing something this week if you're waiting on a job or waiting to start a new job. Some of you are hearing that this week. You're receiving that news. And for me, sometimes the Page of Wands can be a message coming through, or you hearing something that you were waiting on, something you were anticipating. So for some of you, that's that news coming in here this week. We're starting with the Star, which for me is a powerful healing and spiritual energy. It also speaks about optimism. And so I feel like some of you are on the right path with the Chariot and the Star. This is a good path. This is you maybe optimistically moving forward here down this path. And we have the Fool. And so we see you moving forward down a new path. With the Fool, it might require some sort of risk or leap of faith, but this is you moving forward optimistically. It's an exciting time for you, Aries. For many of you, this is on the career front. Now, if it's not a new job, you could be learning a new skill. This could be you going back to school, Aries. But this is going to benefit you long term here. And so for some of you, the Star is confirming that you're on the right path here. We do have Strength. So strength for me is all about control. So it's being strong and staying calm, being patient when you have to. But it also can represent, for me, taking that bull by the horns and having strength and having courage and moving forward. So some of you are being strong and maybe you're taking that leap of faith. Some of you maybe you're going within and relying upon that inner courage here this week because you are moving forward down a new path. And for some of you, it might require some sort of risk or leap of faith here with the Fool, but you're very much being spiritually guided. So listen to your intuition. For some Aries, maybe you even have to spend some time alone here with the Hermit. Some of you maybe need to go within, or maybe need to talk to someone that you trust here, but definitely listen to your intuition here as far as this new opportunity. I feel like the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups, this is, you know, a positive message that's coming to you. Some of you, it's an opportunity, it's an offer that's coming your way. And some of you, I feel like you have to make a decision. Do you jump? Do you accept this? Do you move forward down this new path? With the Chariot, you know, some of you could be looking at two different directions. And we have the Three of Swords here. So I feel like for some of you, Aries, this is you feeling torn. You don't know what to do. You might have a heavy heart. Some of you, maybe you have to leave a company or leave a position that you've worked at for many years. So for me, sometimes the Three of Swords can be like a difficult situation. It's you feeling torn. And so I feel like some of you, maybe, you know, maybe your mind is telling you, you know, this is good to move in this direction, but your heart is kind of like pulling you in the opposite direction. So I feel like some of you feel a little torn with this. And that could be why we have the Hermit here, because you need to go within. You really need to maybe spend that time alone here this week to figure this out, because we have this offer, we have this news that's coming to you. You are moving forward down a new path if you choose to, Aries. Some of you, though, with this Three of Swords, I feel like you're feeling a little torn here. You don't know exactly what you should do. And it could be, you know, this could be like an emotional move for you. Because, again, maybe you worked for a company for many years or something like that. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting here, Aries. Now, some of you, Aries, you might be like an Aries Taurus cusper, because we have the King of Pentacles here. Others, you know, I feel like this is, for many of you, on the job front. This is either schooling or something to do with career here. This is where your mind is at. We do have two kings here in the spread. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. So there could be a water sign person. There could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person who is significant here this week. Now, this could be the person that is offering you a job. This could be someone who's offering you something here this week, Aries. For others, there could be a King of Pentacles. There could be a Virgo or an Earth sign energy that is significant here this week. I do feel like for many of you, this is either schooling or something on the job front or something financial. But for a handful of you, Aries, it certainly could be on the love front here. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Three of Swords. We have the King of Cups here. So some of you could be dealing with two kings. You could be dealing with an earth energy. You could be dealing with a water sign person. And I could definitely be reading for some Aries where there is like a three-party situation. And maybe you feel stuck. You know, you don't know exactly what you should do here. So some of you are faced with that decision here this week as far as which direction should you move in. But you are the one who's in the driver's seat, Aries, and you can steer this chariot, you know, in the direction that you choose to move in. But with the Hermit here needing to spend that time alone and needing to go within, and the Hermit is mirroring the Star. And so I think if you do spend that time alone, I think you will figure it out. I feel like some of you are being definitely divinely inspired here to move forward down a new path, to be strong, to take that leap of faith, to listen to your intuition. But let's pull you an additional guidance card. Definitely a very interesting reading. Now, I could be reading for some Aries that maybe you are recovering. You could be recovering from like a surgery or something like that. Others, you know, maybe a broken heart. For me, the Star is a powerful healing energy. And there's good news that's coming in here this week, Aries. but what else does Aries need to know? Additional guidance for Aries for this upcoming week. Okay, write about your thoughts and feelings. Thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I clearly express myself and glean insight, blessing, and healing. So, thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I clearly express myself. So some of you need to maybe write about your experience or your experiences or your life experiences, Aries. I could be reading for some writers, and maybe you're an author. If you've been considering writing a book, or some sort of creative project. If not writing, some sort of creative project. If that's something you've been considering, here you go. This is a message for you. But some of you maybe need to write things down. If something is weighing on your heart and something's bothering you, you need to vent. You need to let it out here. Needing to write about your thoughts and your feelings. So whatever it is that you're going through, instead of holding it in, which some of you could be doing that here with this energy, needing to let it out. That's the healthy thing to do. So for some of you, just write it down, get it out. Others, maybe you're going to be doing some sort of writing. Maybe you're going to write a book. And just sharing your wisdom, sharing your experiences with others. All right, Aries, so it looks like it's going to be a really good week for you guys. We have news coming in for many of you. It's on the job front. Yes, I could be reading for like a handful of Aries that there is, a relationship matter that's ongoing. And maybe you have an important decision to make. For some of you, maybe someone's offering you something here this week and you need to determine, whether or not you're going to accept or not. All right, Aries, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com.